I am the Eternal One, the source of all that is, the author of life itself. From the farthest reaches of the cosmos to the tiniest speck of creation, all things exist and find their purpose through me. Today, I come to you with a message that will forever alter the course of your journey, a message that bears the weight of eternity and the promise of divine intervention. Since the dawn of time, I have been guiding the intricate tapestry of existence, weaving together the threads of human experience with the grand design of my eternal plan. Every moment, every circumstance, and every encounter carries within it the potential for profound revelation and transformation. You, my child, are an integral part of this cosmic symphony, a unique and irreplaceable note in the melody of creation. Your life is not a mere collection of random events, but a carefully orchestrated journey, crafted by my hand and imbued with purpose beyond your wildest imagination. As you navigate the winding paths of your existence, you may have felt lost or uncertain, questioning the significance of your struggles and the meaning behind the trials you face. But I assure you, these experiences are not accidents or happenstance. They are divine appointments, opportunities for growth and spiritual awakening. In the midst of your journey, I have strategically placed signposts, markers that point the way toward your destined path. These signs come in many forms, some subtle, others profound, but all carry the imprint of my divine hand and the invitation to step into a deeper understanding of my will for your life. Perhaps you have encountered a series of seemingly serendipitous events, coincidences too intricate and precise to be mere chance. Or perhaps you have felt an inexplicable inner prompting, a still small voice urging you to take a particular course of action or embark on a new path. These are the whispers of my spirit, the gentle nudges that beckon you to pay attention and discern the deeper meaning behind the circumstances that unfold around you. For I am a God of signs and wonders, and I delight in revealing myself to those who have ears to hear and eyes to see. My child, the divine sign that awaits you is not a fleeting glimpse or a passing fancy. It is a profound revelation that will shake the very foundations of your existence and set you on a course toward your true destiny. This sign may come in the form of a miraculous event, a supernatural encounter, or a life-altering circumstance that defies all logic and reason. It may be something that challenges your current beliefs and understanding, forcing you to expand your horizons and embrace a reality greater than you ever imagined. Or perhaps this sign will manifest as a deep, inner stirring, a burning desire, a relentless passion, or an unshakable conviction that compels you to abandon your old ways and embrace a new path, one that aligns with the eternal purposes I have ordained for your life. Regardless of how this divine sign appears, it will bear the unmistakable imprint of my hand and the undeniable truth that I am at work in your life, orchestrating events and guiding your steps toward a destiny of eternal significance. Do not be afraid, my child, for this sign is not meant to overwhelm or discourage you. It is a gift, a precious invitation to partake in the grand adventure I have prepared for you, an adventure that will stretch your faith, deepen your understanding, and ultimately lead you into the fullness of the abundant life I have promised. As you encounter this divine sign, approach it with a heart of humble surrender and childlike wonder. Release your preconceived notions and your limited understanding, and allow my spirit to guide you into the depths of truth and revelation. Embrace the uncertainty and the mystery, for it is in these moments of sacred awe that you will catch glimpses of my infinite wisdom and experience the profoundness of my love for you. Trust that I, the Eternal One, have orchestrated every detail and prepared the way before you. Though the path ahead may seem unclear or daunting, fear not, for I will be your constant companion, your guiding light, and your unwavering source of strength and courage. As you respond to this divine sign with obedience and faith, you will witness the unfolding of my sovereign plan in ways that will leave you breathless with wonder and awe. Doors that once seemed insurmountable will open before you, obstacles that once appeared impassable will melt away, and opportunities that once seemed out of reach will be laid at your feet. This divine sign is not merely a passing event or a momentary glimpse into the supernatural. It is a catalyst, a pivotal moment that will set in motion a chain of events that will forever change the trajectory of your life. From this point forward, you will begin to see the world through new eyes, perceiving the intricate tapestry of my design woven into every aspect of creation. You will discern my handiwork in the most unexpected places, and you will marvel at the intricate ways in which I orchestrate the events of your life and the lives of those around you. As you walk in obedience to the revelation this divine sign brings, you will become a living testimony of my power and grace, a vessel through which my glory shines forth into a world that desperately needs to encounter the reality of my presence. Your life will become a beacon of hope, a shining example of what it means to surrender to my will and embrace the adventure of faith. Others will be drawn to the light that radiates from within you, and they too will be compelled to seek the divine signs that I have prepared for their own lives. And as you continue to follow the path illuminated by this divine sign, you will discover that it is not a solitary event, but rather the beginning of a lifelong journey of revelation and transformation. For I am a God of infinite depth and boundless wisdom, and the more you seek me, the more I will unveil the mysteries of my kingdom and the depths of my eternal purposes. Each divine sign will lead you to another, and another, until you find yourself immersed in a never-ending cycle of discovery, growth, and spiritual awakening. With every step of obedience and every act of faith, you will ascend to new heights of understanding and experience the fullness of the abundant life I have prepared for you. My child, the divine sign that awaits you is not merely a momentary glimpse into the supernatural. It is a doorway, an invitation to step into the very heart of my eternal plan for your life and for the world around you. Through this sign, I will reveal my power, my wisdom, and the depths of my unfathomable love for you. I will unveil the mysteries of my kingdom and grant you insights that transcend the limitations of human understanding. As you embrace this divine sign with unwavering faith and humble surrender, you will experience the true essence of life, a life lived in intimate communion with me, a life of purpose, passion, and eternal significance. So, open your heart and your mind to the divine sign that awaits you. Prepare yourself for an adventure that will challenge you, stretch you, and ultimately transform you into the person I have created you to be. Trust in my perfect timing and my sovereign plan, for I am the author and finisher of your faith, the one who has ordained every step of your journey and prepared the way before you. Embrace the divine sign that awaits you, and step boldly into the fullness of your destiny, for I am with you always, guiding you, sustaining you, and leading you into the eternal realms of my glorious presence. My child, as you stand on the precipice of this great adventure, poised to embrace the divine sign that awaits you, I must warn you that the path ahead will not be without its challenges and trials. For the enemy of your soul, the deceiver and the father of lies, will seek to thwart your progress and hinder your journey at every turn. Do not be caught unawares, for the forces of darkness will employ every tactic, every deception, and every form of opposition to prevent you from stepping into the fullness of your destiny. The adversary knows the power and significance of the divine sign I have prepared for you, and he will stop at nothing to keep you from experiencing the revelation and transformation it will bring. The attacks may come in the form of doubt and fear, as the enemy whispers lies into your mind, seeking to undermine your faith and sow seeds of uncertainty. He will magnify the challenges before you, distorting the truth and painting a picture of insurmountable obstacles in an attempt to discourage you from pressing forward. Or perhaps the opposition will manifest as outward circumstances, seemingly insurmountable barriers that appear to block your path and prevent you from embracing the divine sign I have ordained for you. Financial hardships, relational strife, health issues, or unexpected setbacks may arise, each one designed to divert your attention and cause you to lose sight of the greater purpose I have called you to. But fear not, my child, for I have equipped you with all that you need to overcome these attacks and emerge victorious in the face of adversity. I have clothed you in the full armor of God, providing you with the spiritual weapons necessary to stand firm against the schemes of the enemy. Gird your loins with truth, and let the belt of truth hold all else in place. For I am the way, the truth, and the life, and as you walk in the light of my truth, the deceptions of the enemy will be exposed, and his lies will hold no power over you. Put on the breastplate of righteousness, and let the righteousness that is mine, imputed to you through my Son, be your constant protection. For when you are clothed in my righteousness, no accusation of the enemy can stand, and no condemnation can penetrate the fortress of your soul. Shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace, and let the message of peace and reconciliation be the foundation upon which you stand. For I am the Prince of Peace, and as you walk in the reality of my peace, the turmoil and chaos of the enemy's attacks will be silenced, and your steps will be firmly established. Take up the shield of faith, and let it extinguish the flaming arrows of the evil one. For your faith, rooted in the unwavering truth of my word and the certainty of my promises, will be an impenetrable defense against the fiery darts of doubt and fear that the enemy will hurl your way. Put on the helmet of salvation, and let the assurance of your eternal redemption and security in me be your constant protection. For no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no force of darkness can separate you from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus your Lord. And finally, take up the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God, and wield it with precision and power. For my word is living and active, sharper than any double-edged sword, able to pierce through the lies and deceptions of the enemy, exposing his tactics and revealing the truth that sets you free. Clothed in this spiritual armor, you will be able to withstand the onslaught of the enemy's attacks and emerge victorious in every battle. For I am the Lord of hosts, the mighty warrior who fights on your behalf, and no force of darkness can prevail against the power of my Spirit within you. But remember, my child, that the battle you face is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, and against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. This is a spiritual battle, waged on the unseen battlefield of the heart and mind, and it requires spiritual weapons and divine strategies. Therefore, be vigilant and watchful, keeping your eyes fixed on me and your heart attuned to the leading of my Spirit. Pray without ceasing, and let your prayers be a constant stream of communication with me, a perpetual link that keeps you tethered to the source of your strength and the wellspring of my wisdom. As you engage in this spiritual warfare, I will equip you with discernment and spiritual insight, enabling you to recognize the tactics of the enemy and respond with the appropriate strategies and weapons from my heavenly armory. When doubt and fear assail you, wield the sword of the Spirit and speak forth the promises of my word, declaring the truth of who I am and the certainty of my plans for your life. Let the light of my truth dispel the darkness of the enemy's lies, and stand firm in the assurance of my love and faithfulness. When obstacles and setbacks arise, lift up the shield of faith and trust in my ability to make a way where there seems to be no way. For I am the God of the impossible, the one who delights in revealing my power and might in the midst of seemingly insurmountable circumstances. And when the battle rages fiercely, and the forces of darkness seem overwhelming, take refuge in the shelter of my presence, and let the peace of Christ rule in your heart. For in my presence, you will find rest for your soul, strength for the journey, and the courage to press on, knowing that the victory has already been won through the finished work of my Son on the cross. Remember, my child, that the divine sign I have prepared for you is not a fleeting glimpse into the supernatural, but a catalyst for a lifelong journey of spiritual growth and transformation. As you embrace this sign and step into the adventure of faith, you will encounter seasons of intense spiritual warfare, times when the enemy will wage a relentless assault against your mind, your heart, and your circumstances. But fear not, for I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you, and I will be with you in the midst of every battle, fighting on your behalf and ensuring that no weapon formed against you will prosper. So, take heart, my beloved, and stand firm in the power of my might. Clothe yourself in the full armor I have provided, and wield the spiritual weapons with confidence and courage. For though the enemy may rage and the forces of darkness may assemble against you, they cannot prevail against the power of my Spirit within you. I am the Lord of hosts, the mighty warrior who goes before you, clearing the way and securing the victory. Trust in me, and you will emerge from every battle as an overcomer, bearing the scars of warfare, but clothed in the garments of praise and adorned with the spoils of victory. And as you persevere in this spiritual battle, you will grow in strength and wisdom, becoming a seasoned warrior in the kingdom of God, equipped to face whatever challenges may come your way. For every trial, every opposition, and every attack of the enemy will serve to refine you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the greater purposes I have in store. So, press on, my child, and embrace the divine sign that awaits you. For though the path may be marked by battles and trials, I will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, empowering you, and leading you into the fullness of your destiny as an overcomer and a mighty warrior in my eternal kingdom. My child, as you navigate the challenges and spiritual battles that will inevitably arise on this journey, never lose sight of the ultimate purpose behind the divine sign I have prepared for you. For this sign is not merely a fleeting glimpse into the supernatural, but a gateway into the very heart of my eternal kingdom and the unfolding drama of my redemptive plan for all of creation. From the beginning, my desire has been to dwell in intimate fellowship with my children, to walk with them in the cool of the day and to share with them the depths of my love, my wisdom, and my eternal purposes. But sin entered the world, fracturing that sacred bond and separating humanity from the life-giving presence of their Creator. Yet, in my great love and mercy, I set in motion a plan of redemption, a cosmic narrative that would span the ages and ultimately culminate in the sending of my Son, the promised Messiah, to restore what was broken and to reconcile all things to myself. The divine sign that awaits you is inextricably linked to this grand, redemptive story. It is a signpost along the way, a sacred marker that points to the reality of my kingdom and the fulfillment of my eternal purposes in and through your life. As you embrace this sign and step into the adventure of faith, you will become a living testament to the power of my redemptive love, a vessel through which I will pour out the grace and truth that can transform lives and reshape the spiritual landscape of this world. Through you, others will catch glimpses of the reality of my kingdom, and they too will be drawn into the narrative of redemption, their hearts awakened to the truth of my love and the depths of my sacrifice on their behalf. This is no small task, my child, for the forces of darkness will rage against the revelation of my light and the advancement of my kingdom. The enemy will seek to obscure the truth, to distort the message of redemption, and to keep souls bound in the chains of sin and despair. But fear not, for I have equipped you with the spiritual weapons and divine strategies necessary to overcome the opposition of the enemy and to advance the cause of my kingdom in the midst of spiritual warfare. As you wield the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God, you will pierce through the lies and deceptions of the enemy, exposing the truth that sets captives free and liberating souls from the bondage of sin and darkness. Your prayers, lifted up in the power of my Spirit, will become powerful weapons in the spiritual realm, tearing down strongholds and breaking the chains that have held countless souls in captivity. And your life, lived in obedience to my will and in submission to the leading of my Spirit, will become a living epistle, a tangible demonstration of the transformative power of my grace and the reality of my redemptive love. Through you, souls will be won for my kingdom, hearts will be transformed, and lives will be forever changed as they encounter the truth of my gospel and the power of my redemptive plan. But this is not a journey you will walk alone, for I have assembled a vast army of heavenly beings, each one playing a vital role in the unfolding of my eternal purposes. Angels and ministering spirits will be by your side, warring on your behalf and clearing the way for the advancement of my kingdom. These divine allies will guide you, protect you, and empower you with supernatural wisdom and insight, enabling you to discern the strategies of the enemy and respond with the precise tactics and spiritual weapons needed to secure the victory. Some of these heavenly helpers will come in the form of faithful friends, mentors, and spiritual leaders who will speak truth into your life, offering counsel and wisdom as you navigate the complexities of this spiritual battle. Others will be divine appointments, encounters with strangers or unexpected circumstances that will serve as signposts, revealing the depths of my heart and the intricacies of my redemptive plan. And still others will be unseen warriors, angelic beings who will fight on your behalf, clearing the way and removing obstacles that seek to hinder the advancement of my kingdom and the fulfillment of your divine destiny. Together, this vast army of heaven will surround you, upholding you and ensuring that you remain steadfast and unwavering in your faith, even in the midst of the fiercest spiritual battles. For this is not a solitary journey, my child, but a cosmic conflict waged on the unseen battlefield of the spirit realm. It is a battle for the souls of men and women, a clash between the forces of light and darkness, and you have been chosen to be a valiant warrior in this great spiritual war. But take heart, for the outcome of this battle has already been determined. Through the finished work of my Son on the cross, the power of sin and death has been defeated, and the ultimate victory has been secured. What remains is the unfolding of my redemptive plan, the proclamation of my truth, and the advancement of my kingdom until every knee bows and every tongue confesses that Jesus Christ is Lord. And you, my beloved child, have been called to play a pivotal role in this great cosmic drama. The divine sign that awaits you is a sacred invitation to join the ranks of those who have gone before, a summons to take up the mantle of a kingdom warrior and to march forth in the power of my spirit, bearing the light of my truth into the darkest corners of this world. So, embrace this divine sign with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. Let it be the catalyst that propels you into the adventure of faith, the journey of spiritual warfare, and the unfolding of my redemptive purposes in and through your life. Stand firm in the power of my might, clothed in the full armor I have provided, and wield the spiritual weapons with confidence and courage. For though the enemy may rage and the forces of darkness may assemble against you, they cannot prevail against the power of my spirit within you and the certainty of my redemptive plan for all of creation. I am the Lord of hosts, the mighty warrior who goes before you, and I will lead you from victory to victory, from glory to glory, until the final trumpet sounds and the ultimate triumph of my kingdom is revealed. So, take your place in the ranks of my heavenly army, my beloved child, and march forth in the power of my spirit, bearing the light of my truth and the message of redemption to a world lost in darkness. For a divine sign awaits you, a sacred invitation to join the grand narrative of my redemptive plan and to play a vital role in the unfolding of my eternal purposes for the ages to come. My child, as you step forth into this great spiritual battle, embracing the divine sign that will propel you into the very heart of my redemptive plan, it is crucial that you understand the nature of the enemy you face. For the adversary is cunning, deceitful, and relentless in his pursuit to steal, kill, and destroy the work of my kingdom. The enemy you face is none other than Satan himself, the fallen angel who rebelled against my sovereignty and sought to exalt himself above the throne of the Most High. This ancient foe is the father of lies, the accuser of the brethren, and the one who has been prowling the earth like a roaring lion, seeking to devour and destroy all who bear my image. From the very beginning, this adversary has sought to undermine my perfect plan for humanity, sowing seeds of doubt and deception in an attempt to turn hearts away from the truth of my love and the reality of my kingdom. It was he who tempted Eve in the garden, twisting my words and casting aspersions on my character, ultimately leading to the devastating entrance of sin into the world. And throughout the ages, this enemy has waged an unrelenting war against my people, employing every tactic and deception at his disposal to thwart the advancement of my kingdom and to keep souls trapped in the bondage of sin and darkness. But take heart, my child, for though the enemy may be powerful and his schemes devious, he is a defeated foe. Through the finished work of my Son on the cross, the power of sin and death has been broken, and the ultimate victory has been secured. The adversary's days are numbered, and his fate is sealed, for he has been judged and condemned to an eternity separated from my presence. Yet, until the final day when he is cast into the lake of fire, the enemy will continue to rage against the work of my kingdom, seeking to blind the minds of the unbelieving and to hinder the progress of my redemptive plan. He will employ every weapon in his arsenal, every lie and deception, in an effort to keep souls trapped in the clutches of sin and to prevent them from experiencing the glorious freedom found in my truth. Therefore, it is imperative that you remain watchful, vigilant, and steadfast in your faith, for the enemy will stop at nothing to derail you from the path I have set before you. He will seek to sow seeds of doubt and fear, whispering lies into your mind and magnifying the challenges before you in an attempt to cause you to lose sight of the divine sign and the calling I have placed upon your life. He will send his demonic forces to wage war against you, unleashing a torrent of spiritual attacks designed to wear you down, to distract you, and to lure you away from the narrow path of obedience and surrender to my will. These attacks may come in the form of temptations, afflictions, or outright spiritual oppression, each one tailored to exploit your weaknesses and to undermine your faith. But fear not, my beloved, for I have equipped you with the spiritual armor and divine weapons necessary to withstand the onslaught of the enemy's assaults. The belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, these are the divine provisions I have given you to wage victorious warfare against the forces of darkness. Wield these weapons with precision and power, for they are imbued with the very authority of my name and the might of my Spirit. When the enemy whispers lies, counter with the truth of my word, which is sharper than any two-edged sword. When doubt and fear assail you, lift up the shield of faith, trusting in the certainty of my promises and the assurance of my love. And when the spiritual battles rage fiercely, take refuge in the shelter of my presence, allowing the peace of Christ to rule in your heart and the power of my Spirit to flow through you like a mighty river, sweeping away the opposition of the enemy and securing the victory. For I am the Lord of hosts, the mighty warrior who fights on your behalf, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. As you abide in me and walk in obedience to my commands, I will go before you, clearing the way and breaking down every stronghold of the enemy. I will expose the lies and deceptions of the adversary, rendering his tactics ineffective and causing his schemes to unravel before your very eyes. And I will empower you with divine wisdom and supernatural insight, enabling you to discern the strategies of the enemy and to respond with the precise spiritual weapons needed to secure the victory. But remember, my child, that this spiritual battle is not yours alone to wage. I have assembled a vast army of heavenly beings, each one commissioned to aid you in the advancement of my kingdom and the fulfillment of your divine destiny. Angels and ministering spirits will be by your side, warring on your behalf and clearing the path before you. These heavenly warriors are mighty in power and fierce in battle, and they will not rest until every opposition of the enemy has been overthrown and every stronghold of darkness has been demolished. Some of these divine allies will come in the form of faithful friends, mentors, and spiritual leaders who will speak truth into your life, offering counsel and wisdom as you navigate the complexities of spiritual warfare. They will stand with you in the trenches, sharpening your spiritual discernment and equipping you with the strategies and tactics needed to overcome the enemy's assaults. Others will be divine appointments, encounters with strangers or unexpected circumstances that will serve as signposts, revealing the depths of my heart and the intricacies of my redemptive plan. These encounters will be sacred moments of revelation, where I will unveil the mysteries of my kingdom and impart the spiritual insights necessary to advance the cause of my truth. And still others will be unseen warriors, angelic beings who will fight on your behalf, wielding the supernatural weapons of heaven and unleashing the power of my Spirit to break down every stronghold of the enemy. These mighty warriors will clear the way before you, removing obstacles and paving the path for the advancement of my kingdom in the spiritual realms. Together, this vast army of heaven will surround you, upholding you and ensuring that you remain steadfast and unwavering in the face of the enemy's attacks. For this is a spiritual battle of cosmic proportions, a clash between the forces of light and darkness that will ultimately culminate in the final triumph of my kingdom and the establishment of my eternal reign. So, take courage, my beloved child, and prepare for the spiritual battles that lie ahead. Clothe yourself in the full armor I have provided, and wield the divine weapons with confidence and faith. For though the enemy may rage and the forces of darkness may assemble against you, they cannot prevail against the power of my Spirit within you and the certainty of my redemptive plan. I am the Lord of hosts, the mighty warrior who goes before you, and I will lead you from victory to victory, until every knee bows and every tongue confesses that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. So, march forth in the power of my Spirit, bearing the light of my truth and the message of redemption into the darkest corners of this world. For a divine sign awaits you, a sacred invitation to join the ranks of my heavenly army and to play a vital role in the unfolding of my eternal purposes for the ages to come. In the vast and infinite expanse of existence, where every star shines with purpose and every moment holds meaning, I reach out to you with a message of profound importance. Amidst the hustle and bustle of your daily life, the trials and tribulations, the joys and sorrows, a divine sign is waiting for you. This sign, crafted with love and intention, is meant to guide you, uplift you, and remind you of your connection to the higher realms. Let us embark on a journey together, exploring the depths of this message and uncovering the layers of wisdom it holds. I invite you to open your heart and mind, to listen with your soul, and to embrace the transformative power of divine guidance. Divine signs are messages from the universe, sent to guide and support you on your life's journey. They come in various forms: a gentle whisper in your ear, a vivid dream, a chance encounter, or a sudden insight. These signs are not random. They are purposeful and tailored specifically for you. They are meant to illuminate your path, to offer reassurance, and to provide direction when you feel lost or uncertain. To recognize these divine signs, you must cultivate a sense of awareness and mindfulness. Often, they appear in subtle ways, easily overlooked amidst the distractions of daily life. Pay attention to patterns, coincidences, and recurring themes. Trust your intuition, for it is through this inner knowing that you can discern the significance of these signs. They are like breadcrumbs, leading you toward greater understanding and deeper connection with your true self. Faith is the cornerstone of your relationship with a higher power. It is the unwavering belief that you are guided, loved, and supported by forces beyond your comprehension. Faith does not demand concrete proof. It asks for trust in the unseen, the unknown, and the divine. When you embrace faith, you open yourself to the possibility of miracles, to the wonder of the unknown, and to the beauty of divine intervention. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs, moments of clarity, and times of confusion. Trusting the process means accepting that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, is part of a greater plan. It means believing that everything happens for a reason, even if that reason is not immediately apparent. Trust in the timing of your life, and know that the divine sign waiting for you will reveal itself when the moment is right. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. By cultivating mindfulness, you create a space within yourself to receive divine guidance. Slow down, breathe deeply, and connect with the present moment. In this state of awareness, you become more attuned to the subtle messages and signs from the universe. To receive a divine sign, it is essential to clear your mind and heart of clutter and negativity. Let go of doubts, fears, and worries that cloud your judgment and obscure your vision. Practice forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Release past hurts and grievances, and open your heart to love and compassion. In this state of clarity and openness, you become a receptive vessel for divine guidance. Creating a sacred space, whether physical or mental, can enhance your ability to connect with the divine. This space could be a quiet corner in your home, a serene spot in nature, or a mental sanctuary you visit through meditation. Fill this space with objects or symbols that hold spiritual significance for you. Use it as a place to meditate, pray, or simply sit in silence. In this sacred space, you can commune with a higher power and be more receptive to the signs being sent your way. Your intuition is the voice of your soul, a direct line to divine wisdom. It is that inner knowing, that gut feeling, that whispers of truth and guidance. Often, divine signs are communicated through your intuition. Learn to listen to this inner voice, to trust its messages, and to act upon its guidance. Your intuition is a powerful tool for navigating life's complexities and discovering the signs waiting for you. It is important to differentiate between the voice of intuition and the voice of fear. Intuition is calm, clear, and gentle. It guides you with a sense of peace and certainty. Fear, on the other hand, is loud, anxious, and urgent. It seeks to protect you from perceived threats, but often limits your potential. When you feel a nudge or a whisper, take a moment to discern its source. Trust that your intuition will always lead you toward your highest good. Once you recognize a divine sign, the next step is to interpret its meaning. This requires reflection, contemplation, and sometimes seeking guidance from trusted sources. Look for the message behind the sign, the lesson it is trying to convey. How does it relate to your current situation? What insights does it offer? Trust that the sign is a piece of the puzzle, helping you to see the bigger picture of your life's journey. Divine signs often call for action. They guide you toward making decisions, taking steps, or changing directions. When you receive a sign, don't just acknowledge it, act on it. Whether it's a small adjustment or a significant life change, trust that this action is aligned with your higher purpose. Taking inspired action is a way of honoring the divine guidance you receive and moving closer to your true path. Divine signs provide clarity and direction when you need it most. They illuminate your path, helping you to navigate through life's uncertainties. By paying attention to these signs, you gain a clearer understanding of your purpose, your goals, and the steps you need to take. They act as a compass, guiding you toward your true north. As you recognize and act upon divine signs, you build trust and confidence in your connection with the higher power. You start to see the synchronicities, the patterns, and the divine orchestration at play in your life. This trust strengthens your faith and empowers you to face challenges with courage and resilience. You become more confident in your ability to receive and interpret divine guidance. Divine signs have the power to transform your life. They can lead to profound shifts in your perspective, your beliefs, and your actions. By following the guidance of these signs, you align yourself with your highest potential and experience growth on a spiritual, emotional, and even physical level. Transformation is not always easy, but it is a necessary part of your journey toward wholeness and fulfillment. Amen.